My namaskaram to all of you. Many people of you have viewed, shared, and subscribed my previous video. I thank you sincerely for that, all of you. In the previous video, I spoke about the main concepts of Indian philosophy or Hindu philosophy. The philosophy based on Upanishads and Brahma Sutras. In Upanishads and Brahma Sutras, we saw that pure philosophy exists. That is, it endeavors to find out the truth alone. At the very outset itself, I have to tell you one thing that is the Hinduism, Hindu philosophy or Indian philosophy based on Upanishads and Brahma Sutras are not based on any caste, creed or religion. It is not based on caste, creed or religion. It tries to find out the truth only. So, it believes only in one thing, in one religion. That is, the pure philosophy only, I mean, it is based on only one religion, that is human religion. It is meant for humankind all over the world. For example, Yoga Shastra, the science of yoga. Many people practice it all over the world, irrespective of caste, creed, or religion. So, from this, we can understand that it has universal application. So, likewise, the pure philosophy, the pure Hindu philosophy or Indian philosophy has a universal application. Now, let us come to the point. In the previous video, we examined on the basis of the scriptures, the Hindu scriptures, the main concepts, that is, there exists a supreme power which caused the world. There exists a supreme power, a supreme spirit, which is called Brahman, exists. It caused the phenomenal world. It is all-powerful, omnipotent. It pervades everywhere, in every particle of the universe. That is, it is omnipresent. And it is omniscient. That is, it knows everything. Nothing is beyond it. And at the same time, it is invisible. With your naked eyes, it cannot be seen. If you want to understand it, of course, certain techniques, that is meditation, devotion, etc., you have to undertake with one pointed attention, and then you may be able to understand what it is. And the second concept of the Hindu philosophy is the existence of the soul. That is, the Brahman himself, or the Supreme Spirit himself, exists in every being in the form of a soul. And another concept, main concept, which I didn't mention in the previous video, is that the world is not real. It is Maya played by the Supreme Spirit. That is, the world is not real and it is an illusion. That is, the world is an illusion played by the Supreme Spirit, created by the Supreme Spirit. That is one of the main ideas, main concepts of Hindu philosophy. And then another main concept is that we have to realize the self, which is the Brahman himself. You have to understand it. And also, the cyclical process of birth, death, then birth, death. A painful life, birth, painful life, not it, death. This cyclical phenomena continuously goes on, and the soul, the Atman, is indestructible and transmigratory in nature. That is why it takes birth again and again. So we have to liberate ourselves from this painful, sorrowful, happinessless life. We have to get liberated ourselves and get absorbed into the Brahman or the Supreme Spirit. These are the main concepts which I mentioned in the previous video. So, the first concept is that there exists a Supreme Spirit, all-powerful, that is omnipotent, omnipresent and omniscient, but at the same invisible entity exists. The scriptures, Indian scriptures, averse it, this concept. Now let us examine this concept. That is, whether a Supreme Spirit, that is Brahman, exists or not. Now let us observe this phenomenal world. By this world I mean the whole universe. We won't be able to understand even a minutest thing about the universe. It remains a mystery. So let us observe what we see and find out whether the Supreme Spirit, that is Brahman, exists or not. See, our solar system means our sun and planets going around it, orbiting it. That is one among them. There are 9 planets or so orbiting the sun. It's a long time. That is millions of years. It is millions of years since our solar system came into existence. Not so. The scientists also say that it is millions of years since the world came into existence. Okay. Is not millions of years sufficient to create at least a minutest change? You see, every day the sun rises, sets, It is the result of rotation of the Earth on its axis. Seasons. In a cyclical manner come. Summer season comes, rainy season comes, winter season comes, flowering season comes in a cyclical way without any change. It's a fact. If you observe, you can see it. Physically, you can see it. And also the planets around the sun goes around it. That is planets in this solar system, our Earth including, are orbiting the sun in a stipulated path. There isn't any change, even the minutest change has occurred in its rotation process or the orbiting process. Everything moves in a stipulated way. See, millions of years have passed since the solar system came into existence. We know why in the solar system all the planets are going around the sun in a stipulated way without any change. It is because the gravitational pull of the sun, you know that. Millions of years have passed by, but there isn't a minutest change in the orbiting path of the planets. Means there is not even a minutest change occurred in the gravitational pull of the sun. Why it has not changed? What will happen if it changes? Just think of it. If any change occurs in the gravitational pull of the sun, what will happen? Either the orbiting planets would fall on the sun, or it may be thrown out of the orbit. It will go outer space. So what is in the outer space? Another solar system. See, a solar system, by solar system I mean a star and the planets going around it. By solar system I mean a star which is self-shining and which has heat of its own. It has light and heat innately. So that's a star. So by solar system, so all those systems for convenience sake, I will call a solar system. So don't misinterpret it. Such a system has any other name or not, that I don't know. Maybe there. So, as regards our solar system, this is continuously existing for the past millions of years without a change. All these planets are, of course, keeping their stipulated path around the sun. Even after the passing of millions of years, not even the minutest change occurred in their path, rotation as well as orbiting path. How it is maintained? And if there is a change in the gravitational pull of the sun, of course, it will result in a catastrophe. How? So either the planets will fall on the sun or it will be thrown out of its orbit and it will enter into the another solar system. In the meanwhile, what will happen? Each planet will strike. That is, there will be derangement in the orbiting path, resulting in boom. One will collide with another will collide with another. And this will enter into the next system, next solar system. There also, its impact will be felt. A chain of action will be created. That is the impact of this solar system, this collapse will affect the next solar system. The same thing will happen in the next solar system also because of the impact of the planets hitting the planets in the other solar system. Then it will go on encroaching the solar system of another one. So the solar system will be destroyed. Then the next solar system will also, because of the impact of the collapse of this our solar system, there also be destruction. The impact. Then next it will go on. Ultimately, what will happen? It will spread across the whole galaxy. Then one galaxy collapses, its impact will be felt in the next galaxy. It will affect the millions of galaxies in the universe. A total destruction. Nothing will remain. But it doesn't happen. How? Is there any answer for this phenomenon? That is, even though millions of years have passed by, even the minutest change has not occurred in our solar system, in other solar systems as well. Why it didn't happen? It didn't happen. You may say that it automatically controls itself. So let it be automatically controls as we programmed. So programming also requires somebody behind it. Automatic program will take place. Automatic program will take place, of course. If it is programmed to do so, otherwise not. So, our solar system, like our solar system, there are so many millions of solar systems exist in the galaxy. If these solar systems are to remain as it is, all the solar systems should orbit around a central point. Orbit around a central point. So all the solar systems in the galaxy, how many billions of solar systems exist, we do not know. I don't think that man can ever find it. So if these solar systems are to continue as it is, there shouldn't be any change in the pulling power, gravitational pull of the stars, that is suns. And they should also go around, they are going around. These millions of solar systems are going around a center point. What is that center point? It is not known. That center point must be having unlimited, immeasurable gravitational power. So, for the past millions of years, it has been happening without any change. If any change occurs, of course, it will result in the whole destruction of the galaxy. Now, when the universe comes into question, how many galaxies are there? If so many millions of galaxies are there, unlimited, nobody knows what it is. So many galaxies constitute this universe. The universe has no beginning or end. The expanse has no beginning or end. So these so many galaxies are to stay in its position intact. They should also be controlled by a powerful force. So these galaxies, these billions of unlimited number of galaxies are of course going around us, orbiting around some central point. So in a solar system, a sun is there, a star. Going around it, planets going around it in a stipulated path, intact, in its stipulated position, stipulated path, without any change. How? You may say, it automatically, okay? So what does it mean? If it automatically keeps its position like this, what it means? So a solar system is conscious. There is a consciousness spread across the solar system. And so many millions of solar systems, of course, if they are to remain in their position, there should be some strong point. With immeasurable gravitational pull to keep all the solar systems in their path. So the whole galaxy, if it automatically keeps its position in such a way without any change for the past millions of years or billions of years, of course there must be a center point around which all these solar systems should orbit. Then millions of galaxies constitute the universe. All these millions of galaxies are to remain in their position, intact. If they are to move around the center point without any change, then only this universe will exist. Otherwise, so many years ago itself, it might have got destroyed itself. But it doesn't get destroyed. So many galaxies, they are also moving around something, some center point. With the supermost power of gravity. Just think of it. So they also, this position is maintained automatically. So the universe itself has a consciousness of its own. And it spreads across the university in the form of an energy. It spreads across the whole universe. The conscious in the form of energy. This pure consciousness in the form of an energy spreads across the whole universe, and it automatically keeps its position intact. So what is this consciousness? This conscious energy is called the omnipotent, supreme spirit, Brahman. Just think of it. This is the reality we see with our naked eyes. Can you reject what you see? Can you object to the fact, saying that it is a false belief? You cannot, because we, with our own eyes, we are seeing it. Just think for a moment. You will understand it. You cannot blind in the face of reality. You just think of it. In the next video, remaining ideas I will share with you. I thank you, all of you, once more for your cooperation. Kindly view this video, share it and subscribe it. Namaskaram to all of you.